Okay, so a little backstory, and I ain't gonna go into it too much, but I wrote this back in 2008. In 2008, what can you say? I was building my own strength to get myself out of this hole that I had climbed in of abuse, you see. For that is the marination of many things, especially if you are raised in that kind of conditioning where violence, you know, it just is tolerated. For it's the way. It's the upbringing of the days to slap your child around, for a man to hit on his woman, beat on their woman, for vice versa, whatever the case may be. And for these conditioned strings of violent ways, for they find their ways to magnetize and attract more of that into our lives, you know what I mean? So in 2008, this was the state of being I was in, and in this state of being was this poem that was bleeding from my system. So I'm going to share that with you. I'm at a different place now, so please, you know, understand that anything that I share with you now too is something I have gone through, which is why I invite you all to join in experiencing through my sharing too, you know, offering you another level of support and tools for you to use. Art is my tool to use. Writing is one of the things that I do. And so in my state of isolation during this time where domestic violence was a part of my life, I wrote this poem August 21st, 2008. So thank you guys for joining me. Yeah. What is it like to be her? Wouldn't you like to know? The face she shows to the rest of the world, the scars she hides, the pain in her eyes. Can you see it? Or are you so caught up in the illusion of what she presents to you? You only see the mask. Do you know it's a mask? Do you ever question the show? She smiles, but is that really a smile? Oh, how she grieves. If only you knew. If only she can tell you and share with you the great sorrow of her heart. Would you still be entranced by her? Would she still be of any interest? If she showed you all her bruises, all the blood she sheds, her tears, for they can fill the ocean. Do you know her? Does she even know herself anymore? Or is she lost? Forever? Where does she go? Don't you want to know? Those feelings that consume her. She doesn't wear them on her sleeve, for if she did, you would know. What's in her closet? What monsters are hiding underneath her bed? What thoughts fill her head? Do you know her? You call her your friend, but do you know her? What stories does she fill your head with? And what does she choose to leave out? Can you tell the difference? Her dark eyes. She sleeps. But is she really sleeping? The torment, the abuse, is it as real for you as it is for her? Would you help her if you knew? Would you support her if she allowed? Would you try and lift her spirits and tell her that everything will be okay? What's behind this mask? Do you dare try and find out? Once you are sucked in, would you be able to pull yourself out? For then again, you would, because you are not she and she is not you. Do you still want to know what it's like to be her? Would you want to be her? Have you ever been her? Have you ever known fear like her? Fear embodies her veins. It rips through like a strong current, keeping her stagnant. She longs to break free. She dreams of breaking free. Is that too much information for you now? Do you know her now? Would you trade places with her, even if it were for a day? What advice would you spill on to her, as if she doesn't already know? Did you think she doesn't know? Do you think that she doesn't know? Do you really believe that love would be so blind? It's not kind. Don't be foolish, for she is not. Or is she? Foolish enough to believe that she has no way out. Foolish enough to believe that nothing can be done for her. What a fool she is. But do you honestly think that she does not know that too? Ha! Then you are just as foolish as she is too. You think she doesn't pray? That's all she does. Do you think that she doesn't believe that the Lord will find a way for her? Ah, then you are mistaken. Because that's all that consumes her at this time. For that very thought. But the Lord is her true friend, is it not? He never forsakes his children. That is her strength. That is her victory. Not her circumstances. Fear not, says the Lord. Fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. Yes, I will help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. Isaiah 41:10. Is God my friend? Those are the words she lives by.